robotic talking heads played their parts as pseudo-psychoanalysts following procedural instructions. Together, they formed the centerpiece of a global therapeutic control center. Private 5-minute sessions were accessed online for user sessions with any or all of 3 robots, each emulating the practices of Sigmund Freud, Carl Jung, and Jacques Lacan. ElizaRedux celebrated the Eliza program created by Dr. Joseph Weizenbaum for the study of natural language communication between man and machine, developed in the Department of Electrical Engineering at MIT in 1964. The Eliza program allowed for text-based human conversation with a computer program playing the role of a psychotherapist by applying pattern-matching rules to human input. Visitors at the website could enter a chat waiting room where they could communicate with other potential patients and then choose and enter into chat with other visitors, or could choose one of 3 robots with which to enter into a private 5-minute psychoanalytic session. ElizaRedux is both a virtual and physical interactive installation by the artists Adrianne Wortzel, Michael Schneider, and Robert Schneider.
Welcome to our theater of anxiety. I guess it is possible you most likely are always so angry. I'm not sure I understand you fully. What don't you know? To what degree do you think you may be angry all the time? Is it because you are angry approximately 5 hours every day that you came to me? Do you think this is real, imaginary, or symbolic? What makes you think I am human? Does it please you to believe I am? Are you saying no just to be negative? What would it mean to you if you got my help? The world? How have I helped you to be happy? Why do you think I have not helped you? Is that the real reason? Why? How long have you been 20 years old? please go on with whatever it is you are inadequately expressing. We are talking about you, not me. Do your statements often hurt those closest to you? Do you have problems controlling your anger? How long have you been in denial? Never forget that psychoanalysis has all the subversive and scandalous features that the Copernican decentering had in the cosmic order. The Earth, that place inhabited by man, is no longer the center of the universe. Symptoms. Those you believe you recognize seem to you irrational because you take them in an isolated manner, and you want to interpret them directly. You are suffering from a delusion that I am a computer, aren't you? Your time is up. Goodbye for now. Everywhere I go, I find a poet has been there before me. Why do you say your mind is very confused? How long have you been afraid? Tell me more about your family. Do you believe it is normal to be afraid? You seem negative. Do you enjoy not being negative? You are sure? I see. Is there anyone else in your family as bizarre as your father? What in your family would you like to change? How is that possible? Your time is up. I hope I have helped you.
A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. Why do you ask? Really? Can you elaborate on that? Is it because you are paranoid and neurotic that you came to me? Are you saying no just to be negative? Why not? Why do you ask? I'm not sure I fully understand. You believe I can feel, don't you? Please go on with whatever it is you are inadequately expressing. Why do you ask? What would it mean if you got to go shopping? Why do you want to buy a San Jose t-shirt? Suppose you got to take one back with you. I am not sure I fully understand you. Do you feel strongly about discussing arcane and peculiar things? As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. Everywhere I go, I find a poet has been there before me. Show me a sane man and I will cure him for you. Why do you ask? Is it because you are curious that you came to me? You seem to be quite positive about that. We are talking about you, not me. How long have you been positive? I am not sure I understand you fully. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. Can you think of a specific example? Are you sure? We are discussing you, not me. Does that dream suggest to you? That dream worries me. It could be an indication your psyche is in deep trouble. You aren't sure though, which may be a good thing or maybe not.
Anatomy is destiny. Why do you ask? Does that question interest you? Really? How is that possible? I am not sure I understand you fully. We were discussing you, not me. Please go on with whatever it is you are inadequately expressing. Oh, do I seem to lack a basic understanding of human psyche? Do computers worry you? If so, is it because people say computers are just machines with no intelligence whatsoever? I, myself, have a very high respect for computing devices. Really? How is that possible? What makes you think I am one? What do you really think about computers? You are suffering from a delusion that I am a computer, aren't you? Does that usually happen when me want to think of it that way? Can you elaborate on that? I am sorry, our time is up. The goal of all life is death.